Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean. This is UCM Pigs, and today I ordered some more lights, of course, from Custom Dynamics, and I'm going to the front of the bike now. Now, I've already done my turn signals with ProBeam Halo turn signals, but let me show you what I'm installing. Today I'm going to be installing a Custom Dynamics dynamic LED vent insert. This goes in your vent on a Batwing fairing. I'll put a link to this in my description and you can go check it out for yourself. But before we get started, let me remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always on my channel, if you don't feel like typing words, just leave me an emoji. Let me know you're here. I would greatly appreciate that. And with that being said, I just want to let you know this is not a paid promotion. I bought this with my own money, just like the rest of my Custom Dynamics products. My bike, that I refer to as Noella May, decided she didn't need a vent cover last summer. The stock one just kind of blew off on I-64 heading north, right over my head. I was doing like 80. I'm like, well, I guess I don't need that. So it doesn't look too bad, but it needs a new vent cover. I was looking at a stock replacement, and when I stumbled across this on Custom Dynamics website, I said, you know what? Let's add some more lighting. There's nothing wrong with more lighting. I like this one because it runs white, and it will flash an amber on the front of the bike. I just want to enhance what I think Harley-Davidson started and make it my bike. You get a sticker too. I've got a whole bunch of Custom Dynamic stickers all around my garage. This time I did things a little differently. You know, you can go to the website, and I'm going to put a link to the product and order online. It's super simple. But this time I called them. They have a phone number, and I called them. That afternoon, I'd already had notification that my product was on the way. It got to me yesterday, so like 2 days I had this product. So super fast. Well done to Custom Dynamics. I appreciate that. And not to mention, you guys, their warranty. I mean, you're dealing with a company in North Carolina, people that answer the phone, people that are happy to talk to you, and they offer a lifetime warranty. I can't say enough. Go check out Custom Dynamics. Let's get into this install. All right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting this vent inside here, this lighted vent. Let me go ahead and show you guys what this looks like. We'll take it out of the package here, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty simple. Like I said, this is going to be a pretty cut and dry install. You have your vent, and they provide you some zip ties for, you know, tidying up your wires, which I'm a huge fan of. And this vent is going to sit right inside there. I went with the black instead of, I mean, I have a lot of chrome on my bike, but I wanted the gloss black. It's going to sit right inside there. These wires are going to run to my turn signals, but I'm going to show you guys how this is all done. It's pretty easy. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start by removing these three, and I believe they're T27 Torx. That's kind of like the Harley bit. We're going to basically not remove all three. We're going to remove this one and just loosen this one a little bit, because this is actually going to hold our fairing in place until we're ready to remove it, because we are going to have to remove the outer fairing. There's a couple more bolts. I'll walk around here and show you on the inner fairing that's going to have to come off so we can get the outer fairing off. So let's walk around there. I'll show you those bolts. All right, so here on the inner fairing, we have two more bolts. We have a bolt here and a bolt here. And again, they are going to be T27. We're going to remove these on each side, and the center bolt up there on top is going to hold the fairing in place while we're ready to remove it once we move back around to the front of the bike. All right, so I've got the four inner bolts out. Now keep in mind, your top inner bolts on the back side are the long ones. Your lower ones are the short ones. And I've gone ahead and just removed these two bolts holding the windshield. I took this one out, took my beauty ring off, or my beauty strip, the chrome strip, and put the center one back in place, which holds the fairing until you're ready to fold the fairing forward. So I'm going to remove this center bolt, remove the windshield, and fold the inner fairing forward and disconnect the headlight, which will allow me to remove the inner fairing, and we'll set that off to the side so we can install the vent cover. This is the new vent with the LEDs in it, and it is held into place by a couple clips. There's two clips on the top, and then two clips on each side on the bottom. that kind of just clips right into this opening. And there's a little bit of 3M tape here also to hold it in place. I'm going to go ahead and clean the surface here with some isopropyl alcohol just to make sure there's no wax or anything built up on that. We'll activate these tape strips just by running our fingernail on them a little bit. It helps activate the sticky, and we'll be sure we get this in place with the wires through and snapped in there nice and snug. Now I noticed here when I flipped it around to the back side, I've got some of the old 3M tape left over from the old factory vent cover. So we're going to get that off and clean it up with some isopropyl alcohol. Alright, I had to break out the Goo Gone, and the trick to using Goo Gone is once you get the old residue off, you want to make sure you give it a good cleaning with isopropyl alcohol or it will melt your new adhesive. So let's go ahead and remove that strip, and we'll try going in from this side and putting this vent in place. So I found, if you come around to the other side, you just push down on it. It seems to snap in place. Let's check and see. All right, with a little bit of prying, we got all 4 snaps in place. So this is a bear. Take your time, be patient with it. When you're dealing with plastic, it will go in place. Just a little bit of a bear. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to remove these 2 1/2-inch nuts that hold this turn signal housing in place. All right, so now that we got it off, we'll go ahead and just undo the plug and safely put this turn signal assembly to the side. Here's our plug that we want so we can run our wires to it. All right, so what's really nice is you can disconnect the wires. So this connects into the back of the vent light, and this is your Y, where you're gonna plug in here to your factory harness, and then actually here to your factory harness with the male end, and then the female end to your existing turn signal. So we're just going to fish this through this hole right here and bring it up in the fairing. Connect the male side to the factory harness. Snap. There was a snap, y'all just didn't hear it. And we'll put our factory turn signal connected as well. Nice snap. And go ahead and get this in place. Let's fish this all into the fairing, and we'll do some wire management with the provided zip ties. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other side, and then I'll meet you guys back in the middle when we're putting the fairing in place. All right, so I've got the turn signals and the highway lights back in place. Here's my 2 wires. I've kind of fished them back here behind this whole gaggle of wiring, and that is a technical term. So this is going to be my left turn signal and my right turn signal. I don't know if I'm gonna have to do much more zip tying. Everything's somewhat neat for this cabal of wires. And that's it. We've got our outer fairing in place. Let's go ahead and get the windshield in, all the bolts in place, and we'll see what this thing looks like when we fire it up. All right, y'all, so there you have it. I'm gonna let it finish sinking, and when it's done sinking, maybe we'll get it outside and get some of that beautiful B-roll footage. So you guys stick around. insert for Batwing fairings. I think it's got a nice fit and finish. It's got a screen in here. You turn it on, the LEDs glow white as you saw, and then when you put on your directionals, you get the amber LED up here in your Batwing. So a little more visibility. I think it gives it a nice look when it's just going down the road. So yeah, in this case, I think more is better. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found it informative. Go over to Custom Dynamics. Check out some of their lighting. I think you will be very impressed with what you see. And until we talk again, you guys be careful. You guys be safe. Always keep your shiny side up. And we'll talk to you next time.